Good morning, America. For our viewers in the West, a fragile ceasefire with Iran. New details on the deadly cruise ship virus.
Dolly Parton's health update and Beyonce's big return.
The ceasefire with Iran in jeopardy. Iran strikes an oil facility in neighboring United Arab Emirates and fires at Navy ships after the U.S. said it would help guide some ships through the Strait of Hormuz. The escalation sends gas prices higher, with some experts predicting prices topping $5 a gallon by July 4th.
Crisis at sea. New details on the suspected Hantavirus outbreak on a cruise ship in the Atlantic, as we hear from an American passenger stuck on board.
Gunshots on the National Mall. The investigation after the Secret Service exchanged fire with a gunman in the middle of the day. Tourists ran for cover near the Washington Monument. A miner hit in the crossfire.
New images of the near disaster at Newark Airport, showing the tire of a United jet hitting a bakery delivery truck and the aftermath.
The end. Details on the settlement between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, just 2 weeks before the It Ends With Us stars went to trial.
Dolly Parton's new message.
I'm improving every day.
The Queen of Country cancels her Las Vegas shows and shares a health update with fans. Now, when Dolly will be getting back to her 9 to 5. Overnight, Minnesota outlasting Wemby's block party. And the Knicks on target. Bullseye! The stars were out, except...
Well, if you can't be at Madison Square Garden watching the Knicks win their first playoff game versus 76ers, Knicks in 6.
And Stevie Nicks teaming up with Sabrina Carpenter overnight. The performances you didn't see after Queen Bee shut down the Met Gala with daughter Blue Ivy. This morning, behind the scenes of the Fashion Super Bowl. The drama, the transformations, Bad Bunny, Heidi Klum, from the court to the carpet, from ice to fire. And look who was fashionably late. We've got it all. Live from ABC News headquarters in New York City, it's Tuesday. Good morning, America.
And it was quite a night in New York City last night. You had the Met Gala, you had the Knicks.
I'm sure the Met Gala people were doing this, looking at the Knicks game, trying to watch what was going on.
We'll have more on that coming up.
Yeah.
We have a lot to get to this Tuesday morning. Gas price anxiety right now. A lot of experts think we could be topping $5 a gallon by the summer. And the ceasefire with Iran appears to be on the brink of collapse
It
this
really
morning.
does. It could because Iran fired U.S. Navy ships trying to enter the Strait of Hormuz and targeted commercial shipping, while the U.S. says it sank several Iranian military boats. Chief Global Affairs anchor Martha Raddatz starts us off tracking this rapidly developing situation. Good morning to you, Martha.
Good morning, Robin. This is a very troubling development. The first major Iranian attack since the ceasefire went into effect in early April, with ballistic missiles and drones used in the strikes.
With the fragile 4-week ceasefire between the U.S. and Iran on the brink of collapse, Iran striking out at its neighbors after the U.S. announced it would help safely guide some of the 1,600 stranded commercial ships through the Strait of Hormuz.
The ceasefire is not over. Ultimately, this is a separate and distinct project, and we expected there would be some churn at the beginning, which happened. And we said we would defend aggressively.
Video circulating on social media showing flames reaching into the sky from a port in the United Arab Emirates after Iran struck an oil facility, the first major attack on a U.S. regional ally since the ceasefire went into effect. The UAE saying their air defense systems have engaged at least 12 ballistic missiles, 3 cruise missiles, and 4 drones. The tension comes as the U.S. is attempting to break the weeks-long traffic jam in the strait through which 20% of the world's oil passes. The administration saying 2 U.S.-flagged commercial ships were able to make it through. Iran responding. Iranian state media airing these images claiming to show the Iranian military firing warning shots at U.S. Navy ships near the strait. The head of Central Command, Admiral Brad Cooper, telling reporters the U.S. was able to fend off the attacks, sinking 6 Iranian small military boats.
The cruise missiles were going after both U.S. Navy ships, but mostly after commercial shipping. We suspended both ourselves and, consistent with our commitment, we suspended all the commercial ships.
In another incident, a commercial South Korean vessel was targeted. In a phone call with our Jonathan Karl, President Trump saying it was not heavy firing and claiming we have it under control. One way or the other, we win, adding, "I always win."
The war has now lasted more than twice as long as the president and others in the administration first predicted. And not only is there no end in sight, the ceasefire itself is in question, with Iran's chief negotiator this morning blaming the U.S. because of its blockade of the strait and saying, "We know full well that the continuation of the status quo is intolerable for America," while we have not even begun yet. George?
Martha Raddatz, thanks. And the longer the war goes on, the more gas prices climb. Some experts now predicting an all-time high this summer. Alex Press is in Chicago with the details. Good morning, Alex.
Hey, good morning, George. The Chicago area has some of the highest gas prices in the country right now. You can see behind me here, it is $6.29 a gallon at this station. Many drivers now being forced to make changes to save money. This morning, no relief in sight. Gas prices climbing to the highest in 4 years, and the highest since the start of the war with Iran. The national average per gallon is now $4.48, up $1.54 since the war began, an eyebrow-raising increase of more than 50%. A standard SUV that cost about $53 to fill before the war now costs more than $80. That's an additional $27 at the pump, and the average pickup trucks now cost more than $100 to fill, a $35 jump.
I am working to make ends meet and just survive.
Lisa McGee is an Uber driver outside Chicago. She says she's now paying double what she paid just a month ago for gas.
I'm working a whole extra day to make up for the gas prices, and I am also working an extra 1 to 2 hours a day.
The average in her state of Illinois, 44 cents higher than the rest of the country. Some stations in Chicago selling regular gas for around $6 a gallon. Gas prices skyrocketing in every state over the past week, the biggest jumps seen around the Great Lakes. And with the Memorial Day travel rush less than 3 weeks away, experts warning it could get worse.
We could be seeing a national average rise to $4.55 to $4.75 by the time Memorial Day rolls around, if the strait continues to be closed. If the strait remains closed, into the month of June, I think by July 4, we'll be at all-time record highs.
And the cost of diesel and jet fuel is also at record highs. In fact, Spirit Airlines cited the high cost of jet fuel when it shut down just last week. Now, experts say drivers should leave early so that they can drive slower and get more miles per gallon. Robin?
All little things will help out. You're right, Alex. Thank you. Now to the suspected Hantavirus outbreak, believed to have killed 3 cruise passengers. That ship was refused permission to dock yesterday, and this morning we're hearing from an American passenger stuck on board. Victor Oquendo joins us with the latest. Good morning to you, Victor.
Good morning, Robin. This is a rare but severe illness already turned deadly. The World Health Organization now says their working assumption for the first 2 cases, a husband and wife, is that they were likely infected off the ship in Argentina and then brought the virus on board.
This morning, the crisis at sea. 3 dead after a suspected hantavirus outbreak on a luxury cruise ship, and there are at least 4 other suspected cases, including a critically ill patient. The cruise line Oceanwide Expeditions says medics are working to evacuate sick passengers from the Dutch ship, which is currently anchored off Cape Verde in Africa.
There's a lot of uncertainty, and that's the hardest part. All we want right now is to feel safe, to have clarity, and to get home.
Jake Rosemarin, one of 17 Americans trapped on board, making this plea on social media.
And what's happening right now is very real for all of us here. We're not just a story. We're not just headlines. We're people. People with families, with lives, with people waiting for us at home.
The ship left Argentina 3 weeks ago with about 150 on board, originally bound for Antarctica. According to the cruise line, the first case, a Dutch passenger, presented symptoms on April 6th and died April 11th. The World Health Organization says his wife fell ill on the repatriation flight to Johannesburg and died in the emergency department 2 weeks later. Now, contact tracing for passengers on that flight has been initiated. On May 2nd, another passenger, a German national, also died. Hantavirus is a rare but possibly deadly illness spread by exposure to rodents. Experts say person-to-person transmission is even rarer. For now, passengers are being told to stay in their cabins.
The cruise line says they were not permitted to dock in Cape Verde and are now considering sailing to Spanish islands and docking there, adding they are deploying all available resources to assure appropriate medical care and support for passengers and crew. George?
Such a scary situation. Okay, Victor, thanks. We're going to turn now to the shooting incident on the National Mall. Secret Service agents exchanged fire with a gun when a teenager was injured and the White House briefly locked down. Chief Justice Correspondent Pierre Thomas has the story. Good morning, Pierre.
George, good morning. It was another violent confrontation not far from the White House, this time in the shadow of the Washington Monument. The Secret Service exchanging gunfire with an armed suspect on Monday afternoon. According to the service, just after 3:30 p.m., plainclothes officers walking near 15th Street and Independence Avenue noticed a man milling about with what appeared to be a concealed gun. They called for backup. Uniformed Secret Service officers soon arriving at the scene. The suspect allegedly started running and firing. Officers returned fire, wounding the suspect, who was apprehended and transported to a local hospital. The service says the juvenile was wounded in the crossfire but sustained non-life-threatening injuries. Vice President Vance's motorcade had just gone by. Authorities quickly scrambled, evacuating the White House North Lawn. 9 days after the Correspondents' Dinner shooting, no one was taking any chances, Robin.
No, scary times there. All right, Pierre, our thanks to you. Now, the state of California suing State Farm, accusing the insurance giant of systematically delaying, underpaying, or denying claims from last year's wildfires, violating the law. Trevor Ault is there in Los Angeles with that story for us. Good morning, Trevor.
Good morning, Robin. These are pretty substantial allegations from the California Department of Insurance. They say after their investigation following the LA wildfires, State Farm, they say, delayed, underpaid, and buried policyholders in red tape at the worst moment of their lives.
This morning, the state of California is suing State Farm for millions of dollars, accusing the insurance giant of systematically mishandling claims from those destructive wildfires last year.
State Farm gave consumers the runaround, underpaid claims, and buried people in paperwork when they needed help the most.
The state's Department of Insurance says they investigated a sample of 220 State Farm claims. They found State Farm violated the law 398 times, saying State Farm had slow and inadequate investigations with unreasonably low settlement offers and inadequate communication.
They literally have one job, which is to protect us.
Jesse Albert lost his home in the fires last January, and after hundreds of calls with State Farm, he says it will likely be at least 2 more years until they can rebuild.
Fighting with State Farm and walking through everything that you have to do, not just to fight them, but to document and to provide them documentation, is a full-time job.
State Farm denies the allegations, saying they've handled nearly 14,000 claims from the fires and paid more than $5.7 billion, saying in part, "We reject any suggestion State Farm engaged in a general practice of mishandling or intentionally underpaying wildfire claims, and we will respond through the process."
Now, California Governor Gavin Newsom says we're not going to sit by while companies slow walk claims and make it harder for families to rebuild. If the courts side with state investigators, State Farm could pay millions in fines, but that number could be capped. Could also have its license suspended in California for up to a year. George?
Trevor Ault, thanks. Now to new images of the moment at Newark Airport when a United plane struck a bakery truck while landing. Transportation correspondent Gio Benitez is at Newark with the latest. Good morning, Gio.
Hey, George, good morning. Yeah, we're now learning new details about that terrifying crash on the highway. Take a look at that original video when that United 767 hit that bakery truck. Incredibly, the driver of that truck walking away with just minor injuries. Just unbelievable when you see that. Take a look at some of the new images here, because this photo shows that plane hitting the truck. And if you look closer here, that's the driver. That's the delivery truck right there with the tires right over it. And then you have another photo showing that cracked windshield from the strike. So here's what we know right now. At around 2 p.m. Sunday, gusty winds forced that plane to land on runway 29. That's a shorter runway here at Newark. The runway takes planes right over the New Jersey Turnpike strike, and clearly this final approach was way too close, dangerously so. So the NTSB is now saying that it's looking at so many things for the potential cause here. We're talking about pilot error, the weather, maybe even air traffic control, and the aircraft performance itself. They're looking at everything because this was just inches away from disaster, guys.
Need to get down to the bottom of what happened there. Thank you, Gio, because we said driving that way, you
So
often
low.
see the low points like that. Now, Delta Airlines ending snack and drink services on hundreds of flights. Have those details for us, Sam?
Yeah, good morning, everybody. So if you fly Delta and you look forward to hearing the words, would you like a Biscoff cookie and a complimentary beverage when you
please.
travel?
Yes, please.
You may be out of luck. Delta is eliminating snack and drink service on all flights, but get this, under 350 miles. That's the important boundary right there, unless you're seated in first class. By one estimate, this will affect only about 450 flights a day. But this isn't all bad news in the announcement. Delta will seriously upgrade service for over 700 flights to full service if you're flying over 350 miles, between 350 and like 499. Of course, we've been seeing the impact of those soaring oil prices on the cost of travel. This feels like another way that passengers are getting squeezed out, with airlines raising prices, up an average of almost 20% since the war with Iran started. It is also coming at the wake of the collapse of low-cost carrier Spirit Airlines. Spirit CEO Dave Davis cited the rising fuel prices as the reason for that shutdown. Passengers now having fewer options when to fly, and beverage service as well. The move by Delta is not unprecedented. If you look at the others, United doesn't offer snacks for flights under 300 miles, and American's cutoff is 250 miles unless you request them. The change starts 2 weeks from now.
But those Biscoff cookies
I know, and they're so good.
You dip them in your coffee, they're so good. Oh, well.
Thank you, Sam. Now the NBA playoff second round tipped off last night. Will Reeve very happy this morning.
Sure am. Orange and blue tie for orange and blue skies. Here we go. So good morning to everybody. The lights were bright in the heart of New York City last night. Fans delirious, cameras following the stars as they flaunted their physical prowess and creative expression. There was also the Met Gala, round 2 of the NBA playoffs, tipping off at the Mecca, Madison Square Garden, while in Texas, an alien was thwarted by a pack of wolves.
That was good.
No rush, all patience, nothing but net.
Overnight in the NBA playoffs, the Minnesota Timberwolves and San Antonio Spurs battling it out in Game 1 of their series.
This is a heavyweight fight. They are going at it.
Superstar Anthony Edwards was questionable for the Timberwolves going into the night, but left no doubt he was there to play.
And Anthony Edwards loves these confrontations.
And history was made on the hardwood.
The block by Wemby.
Defensive Player of the Year Victor Wembanyama having a block party. The 7'4" phenom blocking 12 shots, the most in NBA playoff history. But in the end, the Wolves outlasting the Spurs 104-102. And earlier in the night, the New York Knicks dominating the Philadelphia 76ers.
Inside the slam.
Winning by nearly 40 points, 137-98. Jalen Brunson leading the way with 35 points.
Brunson gets the roll.
It is that type of night for Jalen Brunson.
New York in control the entire way. And even with a Met Gala scheduling conflict, the Stars still showing up to support the home team. Timothée Chalamet opting to sit courtside rather than walk the carpet. Meanwhile, uptown, Ben Stiller and wife Christine Taylor in blue and orange, repping their home team. Stiller calling the series in 6 games.
Knicks in 6.
You just had to sneak that in there, right?
This is a great place. This is a great second choice.
Yeah, not a bad second option. The Knicks are rolling right now. Last night, they became the first team in NBA history to win 3 straight playoff games by 25 or more points. That's pretty nice work there. And Game 2, tomorrow night, 7 Eastern on ESPN. And Wolves-Spurs Game 2 follows at 9:30 Eastern.
These games are so good this time of the year. Thank you, Will, so much. Lara.
Yeah.
Dolly Parton, she gave us a little update on her health.
Robin, she sure did. She shared a new video with fans pulling back the curtain on her health in the last few months. She did share some good news and also some not so good news, but she did it in the way only Dolly can. We'll have more on our Queen of Country coming up.
Also had an alert about the sophisticated scams that authorities say use fake judges in courtrooms to take advantage of vulnerable people.
You really got to see that. And right before this celebrity trial was set to begin, Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni reaching a settlement in their bitter legal battle. What they're saying this morning.
Coming up, schools on lockdown after a bear was spotted in this neighborhood.
Plus new details on what's next for Britney Spears.
And a new look at one of the year's big movies. We'll be right back.
My dad is coming home.
bringing Remington.
Bringing it all.
Back here on GMA, Tom Holland, Matt Damon, and a brand new look at one of the summer's highly anticipated movies. Oh yeah, The Odyssey. The star-studded cast includes Zendaya, Robert Pattinson, Charlize Theron, and Anne Hathaway. I remember you asking about it when she was here.
I cannot wait for that movie. Yeah, it looks great. Good. Let's go to Will with the headlines.
All right, good morning again. We do have a lot to get to. New at 7:30. We begin with a horrific car attack in the German city of Leipzig. The mayor there calling it a rampage, a driver ramming into a pedestrian zone, killing 2 people and injuring more. Authorities identifying the driver as a 33-year-old German national and holding him on suspicion of murder. There's been a series of car ramming attacks in Germany in recent years. And Britney Spears pleaded guilty to a lesser charge yesterday related to her arrest in March for driving under the influence of drugs and alcohol. The reckless driving plea will allow the 44-year-old pop star to avoid jail time, but she will be fined, given 12 months probation, and have to complete a DUI course. And a sigh of relief for a Los Angeles neighborhood after a large bear was tranquilized. Quite a scene there in a residential neighborhood. 3 schools were placed on lockdown after the bear was spotted roaming through streets and yards. It will be released back into the wild, further away from humans. And a tough playoff night for Philly sports fans extended onto the ice. The Flyers blowing a 2-goal lead at home to the Carolina Hurricanes, then losing in overtime. That's Taylor Hall with the OT winner. The Flyers now down 2-0, and the Vegas Golden Knights scored the game winner with 5 minutes left in their game against the Anaheim Ducks. They are now up 1-0 in their series, and we've got more hockey tonight on ESPN with Game 2 between Colorado and Minnesota. The first game in that series was wild, if you pardon the pun. 9-6 Avalanche. Can't wait for that tonight. It's a great time of year.
You're loving it.
I do.
Yeah.
Thank you, Will. Now the latest on Dolly Parton's health battle. She sent out a new video. Larry, you've got the details.
And George, yeah, only Dolly could share this news with charm and humor and somehow make us feel better in the process when she's the one going through it. But that's Dolly. In the video released yesterday, she admits there's both good news and bad to share about her recent health battle, but assures us that the good outweighs the bad.
This morning, the Queen of Country says she needs a little more time before getting back to work on the stage 9 to 5.
The good news is I'm responding really well to meds and treatments, and I'm improving every day. Now, the bad news is it's going to take me a little while before I'm up to stage performance level.
Dolly Parton canceling a slew of already postponed Las Vegas shows as she deals with complications from kidney stones.
I've told you before that I've always had problems with my kidney stones. Lord, they dig more stones out of me a year than the rock quarry in Rockwood, Tennessee. But seriously, my immune system and my digestive system got all out of whack over the past 3 years.
The 80-year-old icon sharing her health update on Instagram.
When they raised the hood on this old antique, they realized that I need to rebuild my engine, and that my transmission is slipping, my oil pan is leaking, and my muffler's busted, and my shocks and pistons need to be replaced.
Parton says her health struggles go back to last year when she lost her husband, Carl Dean.
After going through a year of firsts, the holidays, and especially our wedding anniversary and the day of his death, March 3rd, that was hard for me, but I will always love him, and I'll always miss him.
Jolene, 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 Jolene. The music legend thanking her devoted fans for their support and reassuring them she will be okay.
I just want you to know I thank you for standing by me and that I will always love you.
And in that video post, she captioned, "Thank you for standing by me and showing me so much love and support over the past year. I've still got some healing to do, but I am on my way." Dolly, we will always love you. We want you back in those signature heels whenever you are ready.
Classic Dolly.
Classic
Oh, my
Dolly.
gosh.
Love hearing from her. She looks great.
Yes, she
We're
does.
thinking about her all the time.
We do. All right, Lara, thank you. Now with Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni agreeing to settle their legal battle over the film It Ends With Us just 2 weeks before trial. Chief Investigative Correspondent Aaron Katursky with those details for us. Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning, Robin. It finally ended with them. After a year and a half of contentious litigation, Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni settled their legal dispute, ending one of Hollywood's highest profile feuds.
This morning, 2 weeks before the celebrity trial of the season in Manhattan federal court, Blake Lively settled her lawsuit against Justin Baldoni's production company that accused him of trying to smear her reputation. Lively alleged she was sexually harassed on the set of It Ends With Us. The judge dismissed that, but allowed her claim of retaliation to go before a jury. Trial was scheduled to start May 18th before the parties jointly announced a settlement. We acknowledge the process presented challenges and recognize concerns raised by Ms. Lively deserve to be heard. We remain firmly committed to workplaces free of improprieties and unproductive environments. Baldoni denied Lively's claims and countersued for defamation, which a judge tossed out last summer. The case threatened to pull other celebrities into the drama. In this text, Swift celebrated the use of My Tears Ricochet in the movie, writing, "Wow, I love how they used the song." Lively responded, "I'm obsessed with you." Lively texted Taylor Swift, "I felt like a bad friend lately." Swift wrote back, "You're not wrong," telling Lively she felt a little bit of a shift in the way you talk to me. The message continued, "There has been a lot of the Justin stuff. I just kind of miss my funny, dark, normal-speaking friend."
Blake Lively had said she wanted to tell her story at trial and keep fighting for a safe working environment for herself and others. Her settlement was announced hours before she appeared in Versace at the Met Gala. Robin.
Well, it is over. All right there. Thank you so much, Aaron. We're all in our places with bright, shiny faces because, oh, look at us. We are back with fashion's biggest night. Nice move there, I gotta say, J-Man. Country's largest art museum for the annual Met Gala fundraiser, Deborah Roberts, had a front row seat to all the show-stopping looks coming down the carpet, and you were show-stopping yourself.
Well,
with
I
what
was
you had
having a
on
little fun,
yesterday.
and you're looking a little bit fashionable yourself here
well, thank
today,
you.
madam. Well, there were online critiques and criticisms dogging this year's event. We talked about it yesterday, yet some of the biggest names in the celebrity world still made their way up those famous steps, making it a Met Gala for the ages, with fashion statements going back centuries in a nod to some famous art. Beyoncé making a dazzling return to the Met Gala after a decade away, serving as one of the night's co-chairs. By her side, husband Jay-Z and their 14-year-old daughter, Blue Ivy, the youngest attendee at the gala in 15 years.
It's incredible to be able to share it with her, and I think she looks so incredible.
She looks so beautiful. I'm
She
like, we
does.
could learn some red carpet tips from Blue.
Absolutely.
The way she's posing, I'm like,
She was ready.
Blake, to your right.
Blake Lively making a surprising appearance following the stunning settlement in her It Ends With Us lawsuit.
Kendall, can we get the front of the dress?
A bevy of A-listers and fashion insiders filing up those ancient-looking steps for the annual gala fundraiser.
It's fashion. It's fashion's biggest night, and it's our first, and it's awesome.
Pop star Sabrina Carpenter channeling herself in a gown made of film strips from the movie Sabrina. Bad Bunny going gray in full abuelo mode.
Do the arms out again.
Olympian Eileen Gu floating down the carpet in a cloud of bubbles.
Looking lovely, Gwendolyn.
This year's dress code, Fashion is Art, wasn't lost on Heidi Klum, appearing as a living statue, inspired by the veiled Vestal. And Anne Hathaway in a hand-painted gown by Michael Kors, an ode to the Grecian urn. Her Devil Wears Prada 2 co-stars also cover-ready.
What does this theme mean to the two of you?
It's such a special moment, right? Because it's about all bodies and how costume fits all bodies through time.
Tennis champ Venus Williams co-chairing the event along with Nicole Kidman, who also made the night about family, bringing her daughter Sunday Rose as her date. And Vogue's Anna Wintour hosting her first Met Gala since stepping into the role of global editorial director. Her replacement, Chloe Mao, on the carpet too.
Your first time here as editor-in-chief, what scares you most tonight?
Being on time for every part of the evening.
Lauren Sanchez Bezos, inspired by the Madame X portrait, one of the lead sponsors of the exhibition, along with husband Jeff Bezos, drawing criticism from protesters who urged a public boycott of the billionaire's participation. Throughout the night, music's leading ladies stealing the show. Stevie Nicks, Cher, too, and Madonna. The Material Girl accompanied by a full team standing by to carry her giant train in order to recreate the temptation of St. Anthony, Fragment 2. And Rihanna, of course, making her grand entrance fashionably late. Her gown sculpted by hand with 115,000 crystal beads. The embroidery taking more than 1,300 hours. Doechii closer to the carpet than anyone.
I wanted to come barefoot. I feel like vulnerability and freedom and humanity shows up a lot in my art, and that's what I wanted to display tonight for Artist Fashion.
And you'll be the most comfortable person in there, probably.
Absolutely, girl. You know it.
The athletes trading jerseys for haute couture. The WNBA's Angel Reese.
I love fashion. Being a basketball player, basketball is like an art, and just being able to showcase that and being able to be here with some other women's basketball players tonight.
And Asia Wilson.
Tell us about this look.
Oh, I'm calling it the Midas look. It's everything I touch turns to gold. I love that it shows just vulnerability, but also strength.
Skier Lindsey Vonn walking strong after her devastating crash at the Olympics with some special designer accessories.
Is the cane part of the art?
Yes, it's custom.
Two debuts eating up the carpet. Connor Story and Hudson Williams, stars of Heated Rivalry.
So many memorable looks, and guys, I couldn't resist continuing the theme because if fashion is art, then Mark Ingram is a master.
Yes.
Because he took Harlem de Joie fabric by
beautiful.
Sheila Bridges and whipped up a little something.
A little something. And a little something last night. Did we see Deborah last night?
That's kind of fun. Christopher John Rogers, and it has pockets. Every woman knows if you got pockets, that's it.
Life is good.
She's worried about the pocket. Thank you. You did a great job, as always.
As always.
I know when we come back, Ginger, you got a little something for us? Okay, we'll be right back. Good morning, America. It's 8 a.m. The ceasefire with Iran in jeopardy. Iran striking an oil facility in neighboring UAE and firing at Navy ships after the U.S. said it would help safely guide some ships through the Strait of Hormuz. The escalation sending gas prices higher, with some experts now predicting prices topping $5 a gallon by July 4th.
Fake lawyers, fake courtroom, fake hearings. Inside the alleged immigration scams, preying on the vulnerable. How to spot the red flags.
And Anthony Anderson and Cedric the Entertainer are here, serving up barbecue from their new cookbook, and lots of laughs as they're saying,
Good morning, America. I believe.
Live from ABC News headquarters in New York City, it's Tuesday. Good morning, America. You should have seen the outtakes of those two saying that. And it's great to have those two comedy legends here. Anthony Anderson, Cedric the Entertainer. We're going to grill them about their new cookbook.
Looking forward to that. First look at the top stories breaking today. We start with gas price anxiety. Could they top $5 a gallon by the summer? As the ceasefire with Iran appears to be on the brink of collapse. I'm going to go back to our Chief Global Affairs anchor, Martha Raddatz. Good morning, Martha.
Good morning, George. The war has now lasted more than twice as long as the president and others in the administration first predicted. And not only is there no end in sight, the ceasefire between the U.S. and Iran that went into effect in early April is now on the verge of collapse. Iran launching a volley of missiles and drones at the United Arab Emirates. Video circulating on social media showing flames shooting into the sky from a port in the UAE where an oil facility is located. This is the first major attack on a U.S. regional ally since the ceasefire began. The UAE saying their systems engaged at least 15 missiles and 4 armed drones, and Iranian state media airing images they claim show the Iranian military firing warning shots at U.S. Navy ships near the strait. The head of U.S. Central Command saying the Iranian cruise missiles were going after both Navy ships and commercial ships, but they were able to fend off the attacks and sink 6 small Iranian military boats. But clearly, this conflict is heating up rather than cooling off. Robin?
That is the case there. Martha, thank you for your reporting. We're going to have more now on those gas prices continuing to climb. So let's go back to Alex Perez in Chicago as we brace for a possible all-time high this summer. Alex?
Yeah, that's right, Robin. Right now, the national average for gas prices is the highest it has been in 4 years. Chicago has some of the highest gas prices in the country. You might be able to make it out behind me here, but this station here, it is $6.29 a gallon here at this station. Now, the national average for a gallon of gas is $4.48, up $1.54 since the start of the war in Iran. Gas prices skyrocketing in the last week, the biggest jump seen in the Great Lakes. A standard SUV that used to cost about $53 to fill up now costs about $80.64 to fill up. The average pickup now costs about $103.04 to fill up, an increase of more than $35. Now, experts worry prices will keep climbing as we head towards that Memorial Day holiday. Now, one tip for drivers, according to experts, leave earlier, drive slower so you can get more miles to the gallon. Robin?
Yeah, and be careful in that weather and driving as well there in Chicago. All right, there. Thank you, Alex, very much. Now to Meta, back in court in New Mexico over claims Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp harmed young users' mental health. Elizabeth Schulze joins us with those details. Good morning to you, Elizabeth.
Good morning to you, Robin. So the second phase of a monumental trial over child safety online is now underway, where the state of New Mexico is trying to force Meta to make some big changes to its apps, including Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp. Back in March, a jury sided with New Mexico's attorney general, who argued that Meta designed its apps to be addictive and failed to protect against child exploitation. Meta was ordered to pay $375 million, but said it would appeal. Well, now New Mexico's AG wants Meta to pay even more, $3.7 billion, and to change how Instagram works for people under age 18 in the state. Those proposed changes include stricter age verification, warning labels, and limits on addictive features. So, for example, ending infinite scrolling, hiding like and share counts, not sending out push notifications during the school day or at nighttime. In a statement, Meta pointed to existing protections for teens and said that the state's focus on a single platform is a misguided strategy that ignores that hundreds of other apps are used by teens every day. During opening statements, we did hear the judge suggest that some of these changes could go too far. Meta says if there is not a workable solution, it could end up shutting down to all users in the state, guys.
Okay, Elizabeth, thanks very much. Coming up in our GMA morning menu, the new warning about a sophisticated court scam preying on people desperate for help.
Plus, Stevie Nicks teaming up with Sabrina Carpenter overnight. We've got the performances you didn't see at the Met Gala just ahead in Pop News.
And Tori Johnson here with Deals and Steals. She's getting help from the GMA producers as they highlight some of their favorite products, savings all 50% off. And Lara and Sam, you're cooking up something special.
Oh, yes, we have our hands full. Anthony Anderson.
Cedric, we were taking a picture.
Cedric the Entertainer. They are here to share recipes from their new grilling cookbook.
All right, so they're going to show us how to grill like a pro, and do not worry because the bragging rights, the backyard bragging rights, are yours this summer. It's coming up right here.
We're going to try to keep it under control here.
How do you guys did good. Stephanopoulos, I'm going to be in your ear again today. Watch out. I'm taking over the control booth again.
On the rag.
Yeah.
Stroll down memory lane here on GMA this morning, but we are now back with our cover story. It's a warning about scams that rip off immigrants with fake lawyers. Some have even used phony courtrooms to make the con game look real. Aaron Katorsky back with the details. Hey, Aaron.
Hey, good morning, George. You're about to see how imposters are pulling off this really insidious scam that's preying on the desperate, convincing them to hire fake lawyers, go to fake court for fake hearings. The only real part is the money these victims are losing.
At quick glance, this looks like a real courtroom. There's the judge on the bench, the seal in the background. And this looks like a legit immigration proceeding with an officer in uniform and the agency logo on the wall. But authorities and lawyers say this is all fake, part of a trend of sophisticated scams to take advantage of vulnerable people desperate for help.
People like Edith, a young mother of 1-year-old Justin. Edith is a citizen. Her husband is not. And when he was placed in ICE custody, she sought legal help online from someone she thought was a Florida-based lawyer.
She began asking for money. $500, $600, $1,750, $4,800, $1,750 for the bond, petition, copies.
She told us the woman kept in constant touch and asked her to fill out form after form, including these, purportedly from the federal agency that handles immigration services. The agency told ABC News it did not send those messages. And last month, at a critical hearing for her husband, Edith said the supposed lawyer failed to show.
Why? Why me? I started to feel really bad and I didn't know what to do.
Edith had sold her car and spent her savings. Her husband's the breadwinner, and with him locked up, she was unable to hire a legitimate lawyer. This is not an isolated scam.
In my experience, this is a billion-dollar industry.
Jorge Rivera is an immigration lawyer in Miami. He says scammers have repeatedly pretended to be him and co-opt the name of his law firm.
They have set up studios where there is a fake immigration judge, where there is a fake immigration officer. They have a virtual hearing, and they will do anything using artificial intelligence, using these made-up studios to make them believe they're having a real, legitimate experience.
In New York, 5 defendants have pleaded not guilty to charges accusing them of holding sham immigration proceedings, including asylum interviews and court appearances. Prosecutors said one victim ended up skipping a real immigration hearing and was deported. And in Orlando, 4 people are facing charges accusing them of setting up a fake law firm and extorting millions from victims. They have not yet entered pleas. As for Edith, with no suspect in her case, she is left without answers.
I gave her all of my trust and she failed me, and it feels really bad.
Edith's husband remains in ICE custody awaiting deportation to Guatemala. The Department of Homeland Security said it is aware of these scams and told us officials will never just call out of the blue, demand money, or accept payments using gift cards or cryptocurrency, guys.
Boy, thank you for bringing that to us, Aaron. Let's switch gears, some pop news.
All right, let's do that. Good morning, everybody. It is the first Tuesday in May, otherwise known as the morning after the Met. Our Deb Roberts was there and had us covered on all of the incredible looks and appearances on the carpet. But what happens when the stars go inside the Met for the actual party? Well, yeah. So we know guests were treated to an incredible duet by Sabrina Carpenter and the legendary Stevie Nicks. The two joined forces to perform Fleetwood Mac's 1975 hit Landslide. And we have a look. I want to sing it so badly with you, Sam, right now, but I just
Do you think we could harmonize?
I definitely don't. And I just love that song, and they did it so beautifully. Sabrina also sang some of her other hits. Sam, she kept the crowd awake with Espresso. Wow. Yes. And guys, this morning Vogue is releasing some photos from inside the gala. We don't usually get to see them, but here are co-hosts Venus Williams, Nicole Kidman, and Beyonce. And Nicole and Beyonce both went for a second fashionable look, changing after their red carpet looks into these equally stunning and possibly more comfortable looks. And there was one star wearing her own fur. Luna the guard dog, the official canine officer reporting for duty. She was there to keep everyone safe, and a big hit with the crowds. That's it for us from the Met. I move on now. We have a first look this morning of a new film about Chef Anthony Bourdain. Sam and you and I were just talking about this. Fans are stunned seeing the transformation of actor Dominic Sessa. Look at him. He's the breakout star you might remember of the Oscar-nominated The Holdovers. The physical transformation is incredible into Anthony Bourdain. Entertainment Weekly sharing exclusive images from the film. It's called Tony. It takes place in the summer of 1975 when a 19-year-old Bourdain travels to Provincetown, Massachusetts, finding work at a local restaurant and gradually finds purpose in his life. The film also stars Antonio Banderas, Emilia Jones, and Leo Woodall. The estate of Anthony Bourdain says it's supporting the project, writing in a statement, "We hope this film serves as a reminder that every journey has a start and that audiences see the beginnings of the man who taught us how to be better explorers in our own paths." When director Matt Johnson met with Dominic Sessa for the first time, he says he was blown away by the similarities. Both were from New Jersey or are from New Jersey, both sent to private schools, both felt they didn't fit in, and both are restless and searching. That's the director's words. Tony the movie hits theaters this summer. It's got a lot of buzz already.
A lot of buzz.
And then finally, guys, I'm going to switch gears to some music news and a major milestone for one of my favorites, Ella Langley and Morgan Wallen. They have a new duet. It's called I Can't Love You Anymore. The song made a record-setting start in the Billboard Hot 100. Guys, this is the first song by two country acts to ever debut in the top 10. And the first top 10 hit by two country music artists since 1983. Any guesses what song that was?
Islands in the Stream.
That is what we are.
Country music, come on.
That, of course, done by Kenny Rogers and the one and only Dolly Parton. The duet written for, by the way, Dolly and Kenny by the Bee Gees. That was a little fun fact for you. It ruled the charts for 2 weeks that year. And more exciting news for juggernaut Ella Langley. Her song, Choose in Texas, has returned to #1 for the 8th week. And that song is so catchy and so well written, so we're super happy for her. That's all we got, Ginge. Nice.
Time now for Deals and Steals. We love when Tori stops by with great products, and so do our amazing, talented GMA producers. And this morning, some of them are here to share their all-time favorite deals with us. We love this because they're normally behind the scenes, and they are our rocks, the producers, and so it's going to be wonderful.
Not only are they the rocks, but they're also very opinionated.
Yes, they
are.
Very opinionated.
They tell me very clearly what they like and what they don't.
We do.
So we're starting with senior producer Alana, perhaps the most opinionated
I was
of all.
going to say, are we starting with the most opinionated?
Exactly.
It's good to have opinions, Sam.
Boy mom who constantly texts me, when is Tula coming back? So today's your day, mama.
Okay, this is literally my favorite cleanser. My husband and I fight over this.
Ooh. Oh.
Yes, it's their #1 bestseller. It just makes you feel clean. It's not too heavy. It's easy. It gets the makeup off. It's great.
Okay.
The second thing I'm obsessed with.
Okay.
SPF 30. This protects, it glows, UVA, UVB, but it leaves your skin like glistening, even without makeup. Yes, right?
You are glistening.
Thank you so much. So you are gonna love this in Miami on the weekends, let me tell you. Okay?
Yeah,
Wow.
I'll get texts from Alana saying, I just got compliments on my face from Tula. Thank you, Deals and Steals. And thank you, Tula, because the whole assortment, including Alana's favorites, is 50% off today.
Thank you so much.
There you go.
Well done.
These are coming with me.
Very good, good.
All right, our coordinating producer. You love your cooking and you love your bling.
I do, and I love Kristen Cavallari.
Yes.
She's my girl. So she's got this brand, Uncommon James. She has awesome jewelry. She comes in all different golds and silver, necklaces, bracelets. I got my arm candy going on.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I'm wearing one of her initial necklaces, the D for Danielle, obviously.
That you bought last time she was here for Deals and
I
Steals.
did, because I loved it so much.
Yeah.
I wear it all the time. They're great for different gifts for friends, for holidays, for birthdays. So I give it to all of my friends. They love it. And as you can see, they have like great quality, which I love. And then she also has an Uncommon beauty line. So she has two different things. It comes in like these really cute, stylish packaging.
Yeah, what's that?
She does bronzing drops. You just put in your hand with a little bit of moisturizer. See, you guys, don't I look tan today?
Yeah, you do. Looks like you've been in
And
Miami.
then also like the serum, and that's why she's always so glistening and glowing.
That serum is what she credits with like her flawless skin.
I love that the audience gets to see why we love our jobs.
All 50% off. Amazing.
Yeah, way to go.
All right, perhaps my favorite producer, because she's mine, Caroline. And this is a family favorite.
Caroline!
Yes.
Yeah, this is Half Day Travel. So I've gifted this to my fiance Connor and my brother Ben. My mom's gifted it to my dad. Basically, it's a 2-in-1 garment bag, so you can easily fit. We travel a lot on weekends for weddings and stuff, so it fits Connor's, his whole suit, and then one of my dresses, so it can lay flat, plus my shoes I stuff in here. And then the best part is it has a luggage strap on the back, so it goes over a rolly bag.
Right.
So he brings this, I bring my rolly bag, and then I put this on top of the rolly bag, and he pushes it through the airport, so I don't even have to do anything. And then I really love it just looks very stylish. So vegan leather all these great colors.
And then you were saying it's very compact when you live in a small apartment. So super compact for storage down there. See how it lays flat?
Wow.
Flat.
That's so smart.
Lays flat.
So it's perfect. It can get tucked underneath.
Say hi to Caroline's dad.
There you go.
Hi, Dad. My dad loves this too. It's perfect for him.
And it's all 50% off. So good day to get in on
Caroline,
this.
thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
Janice keeps all of our graphics looking fabulous. Malin, again, is a favorite of yours.
Yes, I love it, and I really love the peppermint shampoo. It smells fantastic.
Oh, it does, doesn't it?
Best,
incredible.
Bestseller for over 20 years, and I love the conditioner, and they have hand wash and body wash, and the candles.
Smell this candle.
Oh my God, this is so. You like that one? I like
tomato.
this one.
We're debating.
This is leather.
Tomato and leather.
It does, but like a fresh tomato, not like a fake tomato, like a fresh one.
So you can get the candle as well as the spray. We've got all of the best sellers. I think this is also a staff favorite, Janice. So you're in good company, and it's all 50% off.
Nothing wakes you up like a peppermint shampoo in the morning. You are wide awake.
Exactly.
Good idea.
All right, we got Braden here.
Hey,
Braden is always busy. She is running around this place. So a time saver is critical for you.
Yes, I am obsessed with this towel wrap. I use it every morning, no matter my hairstyle. And I'm also a matching girl, so everything I own matches. So I love that we have the towel and the headband and the spa wrap. You can all get them in matching colors. With the spa wrap, I travel with it everywhere that I go. It never gets my hair wet. It keeps it out of my face. It's great. The only thing I need to complete my set is this spa wrap right here, which I'm going to order right after this show.
Exactly. And you're also saying that what's awesome about this is that it doesn't weigh your hair down.
Never
so
weighs
no
my hair.
damage.
Exactly.
And no breakage, no frizz,
That's
which
key.
is so important with anything you put on your head. You don't want it to weigh you down. Today's a good day because we've got all the colors, so anyone who wants to be matchy-matchy like you can do so, and it's all 50% off.
Braden's running me around today.
All right. Amy, coordinating producer extraordinaire, one of my favorite people, not just at GMA, in life. And this is one of your favorites.
Yeah, I absolutely love these. I have them. They really elevate any space. They're so beautiful, but I give them as gifts. They're great for holiday gifts, and I've also turned my mom onto them. She has them all over her house. I really like it because the oil is scent-free, so I can burn them with other candles that have a scent. I'm also super particular about the types of candles I burn. These are soot-free. They don't leave any residue. They're smokeless, so I really like all of those elements. Plus, they never melt down, so I can burn it again and again, which I love.
Which is amazing. That's the beauty of Everlasting Candle. That is the beauty of all of you guys.
What a great group.
50% off. It's going to be tough for them to top this tomorrow. You guys are fabulous.
All the producers, come on down here. All in one shot. All in one shot. Because you all did first of all, you did a great job.
Yes,
love the products that you all cooked. But this
did not show.
The wind beneath our wings right here, okay? And we have partnered with these companies on these great products. You can get them at gmadeals.com or go on that, that QR code there on your screen. More producers tomorrow. I don't know.
Yeah.
You set the bar
Really high.
Okay, but we'll be back with more producer picks tomorrow. Anthony Anderson, Cedric the Entertainer. Oh, they're serving up the jokes and the barbecue when we come back. Well done, ladies.
Hey, what's better than relaxing in bed? And I got to admit, I'm pretty comfortable here. But this spot is actually reserved for a special mom because it's all about moms, and we're at it again. About to surprise one incredible mom somewhere in America with breakfast in bed.
Oh my gosh. This is amazing.
And this year is going to be the most incredible surprise ever.
On Friday morning, just days before Mother's Day, you're invited to GMA's Epic Breakfast in Bed live celebration.
It is always one of our favorite days here at GMA. We celebrate one very deserving mom that is coming up on Friday. Now let's go to Lara and Sam.
All right, we are so happy to be with two of the funniest men in comedy. Anthony Anderson in the house, Cedric the Entertainer.
Whisking, already whisking.
We are so thrilled. They are taking backyard barbecue to a whole new level with a new cookbook. It's called AC Barbecue, the Husky and Handsome Guide to Grilling.
Yes, that's it.
Yes,
That's
all right.
interchangeable. You don't know who's
Take your pick.
Take your pick.
AC.
Both. All right, this morning they're going to show us the perfect menu for your next outdoor party. Let's get this party started.
Let's get it started.
What are we going to do? What are we building here? You have your own barbecue label, a barbecue restaurant.
Yes.
Now you've got your own cookbook.
Yes.
This is some serious business stuff.
It's some serious stuff. It's some serious business. You know, we traveled the country, you know, creating the story of barbecue and whatnot. We have some great recipes in our book, and we're going to roast some pulled pork today.
Yeah, we're going to start with the pulled pork.
Yeah, all right, there we go.
I know that pulled pork requires brining.
Brining.
So explain to us how you guys, what's your take on the brining? How long do you do it?
You know, this brine right here is going to be a dry brine. We're going to, you know, brown sugar, paprika, salt. You just put all this stuff in here. Chipotle, all that. And just do that. And then we're just going to throw it on the meat, and we're going to take this apple cider vinegar right here. But this is what your seasoning should look like.
Okay, so that goes on. And do you do a rub, or am I talking about a different dish?
You're talking about something different altogether when you're talking about rubbing, Lara, but it's daytime television. So, all right. So we pour this apple cider in here, you know, normally, and we pour all of that in there.
All of that in there?
And then, you know, you do it, please, do it. Yeah, there you, and then you get the gloves, and then you just get up in there and you massage your meat.
We don't have to use gloves, right? It always scares me when there's gloves on the table. I can just get my hands in there.
Yeah, you can get your hands in there if they're clean.
If you're at home, you make sure you wash after.
And then you're going to put this in the refrigerator, and you're going to let that rest for about 12 hours.
12 hours, so long time.
Long time.
Okay. Cool, and all the flavors will get in there. Then we'll put that brine in here. It'll sit in there 12 hours. Then you can smoke it for 10 to 12 hours, or at you know, at
put
like 200 degrees, or put it in the oven.
Low and slow.
But when you say that, like, why is it important to do that? I will always go for pulled pork, by the way. On any barbecue table, that's going to be my first go-to.
Yeah, me too.
Why does pork have to be the low and slow thing?
To keep the meat tender and moist and flavorful. And you want all these flavors to permeate through that meat. That's why you brown it.
That's why you rush this recipe.
And then look at what you get.
Yeah, it looks so beautiful, that
really
pulled
good.
pork right there.
You know what I want to ask you guys really quickly? How did you both discover that you were masters of the grill?
We haven't.
No, we did this.
Is this something that started out as, because I know you guys are great pals in real life.
Yeah.
Is this something you were doing just as friends?
This is something we did as friends. You know, we get golf trips with our core group. George Lopez said, myself, Don Cheadle, Chris Spencer, D.L. Hughley. We all go out and play golf. Seth and I would go to the grocery stores and find ourselves in the kitchen.
But apparently you're the only ones that can make barbecue.
They insist that we're the only ones cooking.
But you knew that it was magic, and part of the reason is some of these recipes that you guys have created together. We're going to show you what you top your pulled pork with is this slaw, which is not only delicious but beautiful.
And I want everybody out there to know that these aren't our recipes. These are recipes that we've curated, just traveling the country with our when we were developing our cookbook and just telling the story of barbecue.
I think
who does most of the work and who does most of the talking?
You can see what's going on right now.
Exhibit A.
Just let it be known.
But I will say this: we have our own product, you know, AC barbecue seasoning blends and barbecue sauces that are in Kroger. So we tell everybody to go to Kroger's and get the AC barbecue seasonings and sauces.
You are a man of many business ventures, aren't you?
Seth, what are you doing over there?
I'm only making some coleslaw.
Can you tell us a little bit about the recipe?
And what goes into the
a little adobe and chipotle mix. We got a little lime juice, and look at that.
Purple cabbage, white cabbage. The colors are great.
I love that you added the purple. It just
got a little Memphis barbecue sauce. So when you put it all together, it's nice.
There's a million sauces to choose from. Why go Memphis?
I don't want to interrupt the tasting table, but it looks like everybody really likes it.
Do this. What we doing? Oh,
sure.
Well, Robin was eating before we even started.
I love Robin.
See, first off, look, Seth is sophisticated. Seth took a spoon and put his sauce on the bun. I just take the bun like this and just dip it in the sauce right there, and then you just come out, and there you have it.
And
he's very classy.
Is there anything we need to know about
but it's all on the side. How can you know? He needs gloves at all times.
Seth, you are an elegant man.
Yeah,
You're elegant in your dress.
I like my salad. I like my sandwich to have a, look at that. Look at that. I don't have any sauce on the side. Look at that.
That needs a little bit.
That better say.
And guys, any tips for us on the sauce?
This is no longer my sandwich, guys.
What I did notice too.
Is there any tips on the sauce? Anything that you would need us to know about?
It's a Memphis sauce. Do you want to tell us something about it?
You know, this is a Memphis.
Is this your sauce, by the way?
No, tomato-based sauce. Yeah, this is somebody else's sauce right here, but it's just spicy, full of spice and flavor, and it's delicious.
And I noticed that you gave us extra sauce. So it's not just put the meat in the sauce, but also give the extra sauce on the bun.
Yeah, that sauce, that flavor, so it's all over the sandwich. Of course, you got that coolness from the coleslaw on top of that pulled pork. Make for a great
And
family.
the crispness of the coleslaw as well. Yeah.
And then, guys, to top it all up, we have a very special dessert.
Oh,
Rob,
did you hit the pie? This is Anthony's.
No. This is my sweet potato pie.
Talk to us about
Robin's already on the pie. George, are you?
I'm trying some right now.
Okay, all right.
That's nice.
Now, I don't know who put whipped cream on my pie, but okay.
Okay.
It's Good Morning
Do you want
America.
me to take it off? I'll take it off.
No, you can leave it.
I don't want to make you angry.
No,
please enjoy that.
Taste that. Just go on and taste it. That's like putting raisins in the.
Don't do that either in the coleslaw.
Thank you,
You can enjoy that.
Yeah, no, taste that.
Yes.
Anthony,
that's slap your mama.
Why
sweet
is that
potato
so
pie right there.
good? What did you do?
Yeah. I cook with love.
Y'all know Anthony's mama. I wouldn't slap her though, but that's what it's called.
Is this recipe in the cookbook?
This is
It's in the cookbook.
Because
that is really good.
It is delicious, but it's fresh tasting. It doesn't taste like something that you got someplace else.
And I agree, you do not need whipped cream on
You
this.
don't need it.
You know what I mean?
Like, don't put whipped cream on this.
Let me see you take another bite.
Our producer wanted to offer that.
George Stephanopoulos, how that sweet potato pie taste?
It tastes good with the whipped cream too.
Of course. I knew you would say that.
Yes. A man enjoys a good whipped cream. Thank you, sir.
He really has
George is a person that just carries whipped cream in his briefcase. You have no idea where he's going or what he's about to do with that.
Like that.
But he brings out a whip.
No one knows why.
Putting it on everything.
Come here, baby. Come here.
Yes. Anthony, thank you for sharing that.
Open flame at any part of this. It's so
It sort of feels like we do.
Yeah.
But listen, guys, I love you two together. The book is amazing. It is called, go ahead, Sam.
It's called AC Barbecues.
The Husky and Handsome Guide to Grilling.
Isn't that beautiful? You can get the recipes on goodmorningamerica.com. The book is available right now.
Is our
Anthony,
cooking segment over?
It
doesn't have to be because you got
The
GMA3
show might be over. I'm sorry. Hi, Mama.
They're also on GMA3, so stay tuned for that.
Now with our GMA May Book Club pick, Homebound by Portia Elin is available now, and we're going to have more with her tomorrow. Be sure to pick up a copy wherever you buy books and follow along on our GMA Book Club Instagram.
As the country gets ready for its 250th birthday, we are celebrating the real heartbeat of America. Entrepreneurs, right, Ginger?
We love this. So anyway, it's Small Business Week, in case you didn't know, and this segment is sponsored by Chase for Business, doing their part to keep Main Street alive. Just around the corner from the famous Arthur Ave in the Bronx is Borgatti's, a fresh pasta shop that's been serving up a taste of Italy for more than 90 years.
What we're most known for is our ravioli. We use my great-grandmother's recipes, which is a blend of different cheeses and ricotta. We make a variety of egg noodles in different shapes.
After immigrating from Italy, the family patriarch, Lindo Borgatti, opened the store back in 1935.
It was just a half of the store that we have, and this is something that got them through the Depression.
Now, third and fourth generation pasta makers, Chris Borgatti Sr. and his son, Chris Jr., are committed to continuing the family tradition.
I have a sense of pride because I feel like I'm part of my grandparents' story. Just humble beginnings.
My dad learned from his dad, who learned from his parents, and I get to learn from my dad now.
Their secret sauce, quality ingredients that keep their loyal customers coming back every week.
Nice to see you. I might forget their names, but I always remember their faces.
To help keep that family legacy alive, the Borgattis turned to our sponsor, Chase for Business, which has a branch just on the block.
How are you? Good morning.
Operating small business, you're always constantly having to have questions answered because, you don't know everything, especially when it comes to banking. So being able to just walk down the block, ask a quick question, get an answer right there, it's really, really nice.
This National Small Business Week is all about putting a spotlight on stores like Borgatti's.
Small businesses make up the fabric of our communities, and we're really here to celebrate the doers, the owners, the makers who make all of that happen. We want to see as many as possible endure into the next generation and thrive for the next 10, 20, 30 years.
Chase for Business helping Borgatti's manage the day-to-day, but also plan ahead, reminding them to invest in their next chapter.
We just announced our American Dream Initiative. We're striving to serve 10 million small businesses across the country. Today we serve 7.
the initiative aiming to provide resources to small businesses.
We're going to hire 1,000 more bankers across the country who can serve them. Over the next 10 years, we aspire to lend out $80 billion in credit to small businesses. We have 87 small business coaches around the country. We're going to double that over the next 10 years. We also support a number of philanthropic causes like Community Development Financial Institution who help support small businesses.
Now, Borgatti's is expanding their business using social media and online shopping to reach pasta lovers all over the country.
We have had people now who come in from California and they'll be like, I saw your Instagram videos, your TikTok video, and they're like, I wanted to get your pasta.
For the family, this store is more than just about the pasta. It's about their pride.
Someone thanks me for being here. I says, well, thank you for coming because it gives me a purpose.
We're the little guys. We're the heart of New York in a sense, and who doesn't like the underdog story? And that's what every small business is.
I think we can all say that that is important and so wonderful to see that this neighborhood staple has survived for so many decades. You can learn more by heading to GMA's Facebook and Instagram pages.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too, I know.
Really.
We just got started with the barbecue. Now we need some pasta.
Now pasta.
Thank you, Ginger.
You got it.
Coming up, best-selling author Carly Fortune is here to talk about her newest book, Our Perfect Storm, and give us an update on the filming of This Summer Will Be Different. Come on back.
GMA's Boost Your Business is sponsored by Chase for Business. Make more of what's yours.
We are back with #1 New York Times bestselling author Carly Fortune. She's here to talk about her latest novel, Our Perfect Storm. Welcome back. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
So tell us about Our Perfect Storm.
Well, this is about a couple named George and Frankie. They've been best friends since they were 8 years old, but now things are a little rocky between them. And when Frankie gets left in the days before her wedding, George proposes that they go on her honeymoon together to Tofino. He has an idea for fixing her broken heart. She wants to repair their friendship, but of course things do not go as planned.
Right. And you say the initial inspiration for this book came from your kids?
It did, yes.
How?
We live on a ravine and there's a lot of wildlife in our backyard. And I was watching my children chase rabbits through the backyard, and the rabbit dove under the cedar hedge, and I had this vision of two children meeting this way when a girl chases a rabbit to the edge of her property and she sees another pair of eyes staring back at her on the other side of the fence. And I thought about who those two children were for years until they turned into George and Frankie.
Oh, very cool. I just heard that your fans are so devoted that whenever you put a location in a book, they start to book trips.
That's
to
right.
them. What's your favorite one?
Oh my gosh, well, I've had so many fans travel to Prince Edward Island because of my book This Summer Will Be Different, but also people have already booked their vacations to Tofino to spend the week reading the book there. I met somebody in New York last night who is going in July, and I love that I can introduce people to these beautiful places.
That's so pretty. You mentioned This Summer Will Be Different. They start shooting.
Yes, we're shooting our Netflix series on Prince Edward Island this summer, and I have a show coming out in June on Amazon Prime Video.
What's that?
It's called Every Year After. It's based on my debut novel, Every Summer After, and I'm very, very excited about it.
You've got so much going. So how much do you get involved in the television adaptations?
I would say I'm like medium involved. I don't want to be breathing down anybody's neck, but I want to make sure the adaptations remain true to the heart of the story. It's not like putting the book on the screen. You have to really expand the world. So I'm kind of there to make sure it feels like one of my books, not that it's an exact replica.
You've had so much success now. Did you imagine it when you got started?
No, I didn't imagine publishing my first book when I got started. So this I couldn't have possibly dreamed of. It's really surreal. It was very surreal to go on set too.
So knowing what you know now, what advice do you have for writers who want to get started?
I think you have to commit to yourself and the time to write. I wrote my first book at 5 a.m. every morning before I started work, before my son woke up. And then I think the other thing is just to protect your creativity and your mental health, whatever that means to you, because that is the most important thing when you're writing.
How do you do it?
I take anxiety medication, I have a therapist, and I run.
That's a lot of treatment right there.
I
and
need
you're right,
it.
and you get it all out as well.
I do.
Thank you for coming in. Our Perfect Storm is out now.
No one can stomp like Mary. That leg goes out like that. Oh. You know, I ate that whole sandwich. I have no regrets.
And the pie.
No regrets.